They want to be able to sweep people without any advocates there, without anyone to stand with them, right? Then we had Texas that started sending busloads of folks to our community, which we embraced them. We welcomed them, right? And then Johnston started just turning them to the streets. We had an encampment of 1 point of 450 people that were living in tents. And right, these are folks that came from areas that were warm, tropical. And they're here in Denver in shorts and flip-flops with their children living in tents.
Shame.
So with, the homeless industrial complex makes a lot of money for government officials and their friends, and it's an industry all of its own. Managing homelessness has a lot of service providers, and we're pouring millions of dollars into that. But if you ask our government, hey, what about preventing homelessness? How about if we prevent it and put money there rather than manage it while people are living in misery and despair in tents on our streets? But there's not enough money to be made in that, right? You have to perpetuate the problem. They don't want to solve it. So when we had migrants that were living on our streets, that were pouring out to our streets, that's when Denver decided to create a new homeless industry. And that was family homelessness. So before December of 2023, we didn't have families living on our streets. If there was a family on the street, we could make a phone call and that family went inside. But this is just another example of how our government assaults Black and brown communities, right? So family homelessness became normalized. And then they started pouring money into managing family homelessness. So rather than prevention, the city of Denver prefers that people live on our streets because there is a lot more money for them to make if they're on our street. So I can say that, today we are in a fight for our lives, right? Our communities are under assault by our government. One of the announcements that was made over the weekend is that the Trump administration now has one of their think tanks trying to figure out how to eradicate homeless camps. So that is the next assault that is coming down the pipeline, is that, taking out our Black and brown communities and exiling them isn't enough for this government. They want anyone experiencing poverty to disappear.
Shame.
They want, so for our immigrant community, right, they're trying to just send them out of the country. For our Black communities, they're assaulting them by removing DEI, right? And now they're coming after people that are poor.